So, to the folks in the MAGA wing of the Republican Party, to the Republicans in general, but specifically the MAGA wing of the Republican Party, you guys rightfully hate gang violence. We hate gang violence too, but you guys rightfully hate gang violence. You are constantly talking about thugs and criminals and how we need to lock these people up and have no mercy for these people. And you guys love to use the city of Chicago as an example of crime run rampant and how we need to crack down. So much so that Donald Trump once talked about sending the National Guard into the city of Chicago to sort of override the Chicago police and get their hands on this post-apocalyptic hellscape that is Chicago. So then explain this. Trump commutes federal sentence of Chicago gang founder Larry Hoover. Trump has commuted the sentence of a notorious former gang leader. Gangster Disciples founder Larry Hoover was serving a life sentence at a prison in Colorado. He was convicted of murder in Chicago and then later convicted on several federal charges. Hoover will still have to serve his sentence on state charges. Attorney Jennifer Bonjean, I hope I'm saying that right, confirmed to ABC7 Wednesday that her client, Hoover, is being granted clemency by the president. The White House also confirmed to ABC News the commutation of the federal sentence. The wife and son of Larry Hoover reacted Wednesday evening after his 6 federal life sentences were commuted by President Trump. It's overwhelming, wife Wendy Hoover, I think I'm saying that right, said. It's a long time coming, and we just want to hope it go all the way through. He deserves redemption, son Larry Hoover Jr. said. He deserves a second chance at being a part of this community, and he can be a benefit to this community if they want him to be a benefit to this community. A judge once called Hoover one of the most notorious criminals in Illinois history. Keep in mind that Al Capone is from Illinois. In recent years, his attorney argued that Hoover, now in his mid-70s, had been rehabilitated. The argument apparently resonated with Trump, who commuted Hoover's multiple federal life sentences. Hoover still faces the remainder of a 200-year state sentence for a 1973 Chicago murder. While in prison for that murder, federal prosecutors said Hoover, one of the founders of the Chicago Gangster Disciples, continued to oversee that gang. Prosecutors said he was an organizational genius, and ordered murders, beatings, and drug deals while behind bars. He was convicted in 1997 and sentenced to 6 life sentences in connection with those federal charges. Ron Safer, the former lead federal prosecutor who secured Hoover's 1997 conviction for running a criminal enterprise behind bars, told ABC7 he's disappointed Hoover has received clemency. I believe in redemption, I believe in rehabilitation, I believe in mercy. There are some crimes that are so heinous, so notorious, that they're not deserving of mercy, Safer said. If Larry Hoover said there was going to be a killing, there was a killing. As years passed, Hoover's case drew increasing attention, including from Chicago native artists like Kanye West and Chance the Rapper. Hoover still faces the remainder of a hefty sentence on state murder conviction. Governor J.B. Pritzker could also grant clemency. We know that Governor Pritzker believes in rehabilitation, redemption, and transformation, and he's done all of that, Hoover Jr. said. Hoover Sr. would likely, at some point, be transferred to a prison in Illinois from the notorious Supermax prison in Colorado, where he's currently behind bars. So this is a man who helped found one of the worst gangs, was convicted of murders, ran that gang, continuing to sell drugs and beat people and kill people from behind bars, is from Chicago. So why would you guys be happy that Donald Trump commuted this man's sentence? Now, luckily, he's not going to get out of prison, but why would you guys defend in any way, shape, or form, or support in any way, shape, or form, this guy's sentence being commuted? It makes no sense. It defies everything that you guys claim to believe in and be against. Explain that.